Alright, so I'm going to do a final walkthrough of the basement, formerly known as the fan basement. Since I've cleared it out completely of all the fans, shelves, you name it. Basically, stuff that belonged to me. Now that I've cleared it out completely, it does bring back memories when I first moved into this apartment, and then I figured I'd use this as a storage area. But as I was moving everything out, I came across quite a few numbers of issues of this basement. So basically, I know I am gonna miss this space in terms of a fan storage, but it's honestly for the best because it's actually really isn't a good spot for me to store it. Aside from the reason why I had to move them all out. So what was the main issue was with all the stuff that was in here, it was taking up oxygen, and it was preventing this boiler from working properly. However, there's other issues as well, aside from utility machines working properly. As you guys might have noticed in some videos, the pipes down here are very old, and they are very rusted. Now, these pipes could give out any day, so with all the fans down here, they could definitely get severely water damaged and even ruined. So that's one issue there. Another issue is that when I first moved here, there was like a very small wooden board that was like not even bigger than the space between my finger. I was falling off, so we put this one in. But when we put it in, we sealed the outside, but we didn't seal the inside. And as you can see, there's that space right there. That's letting some air from outside get in. And because of that, that's letting the humidity and the moisture from outside coming in here. While I was taking apart the shelf that was right in front of this spot right here, I noticed that there was some parts of it that were getting a tiny bit rusted. And a few fans had got a tiny bit rusted as well. Nothing major, and just like starting to form very little. But that right there showed me that this basement definitely was not a good spot to store stuff. Luckily, it didn't do much damage to anything, but the shelf that was like he got a tiny bit rusted if anything, but the fans barely got anything. But seeing all these machines, all the pipes here and everything getting rusted, which was probably like that because what was there before barely prevented the moisture from outside coming in here. It led me to realize that it's actually for the best that I moved everything to a storage unit. Another issue is that there are roots growing into this basement, or vines, right where the panels are, which is definitely not good. And these are not dead, they are very much alive. Another thing is that this basement's very filthy with dust from these walls here. These rock walls are crumbling a lot. The brick, as you can see. And you can see there's this huge pile of sandy dust from the walls crumbling apart. And there's a hole here that I would have covered up. So this leads to the other basement on that side, which is where I'm putting some of the remaining stuff from here over. But with that being said, that does leave some of the moisture from this room going over there. But also, this basement's very hot when the door is closed because of that and when the boiler was running. So this room would basically be like a boiler room or like a hot tub room or some sort. It'd be hot basically. And that also definitely does not help with the fans. As I noticed some of the brass fans I had down here, like a good 3 or 4 of them, the brass was starting to get tarnished. So, and some of the chrome fans, like the the table fans that I had down here, the chrome I know started to get a bit tarnished a little bit as well. So that led to me to realize that it really is for the best that I moved out of here and such. But also all the stuff down here was kind of a safety hazard too. But where they are now, it's definitely a lot safer, both for the fans and for people in general. But yeah. So right here we had the Monte Carlo mic, not the Monte Carlo, the Minka Air Mesa installed right here. Originally we had the Encom Petite installed right where those two red things are. Then we moved it over there. Then I put the Minka Air. Then we put the Encom Petite over here back in the fall of 2019. And then later on, I ended up putting the Monte Carlo Micro over here. So I had 3 fans installed down here. Had a shelf there. Had another one here. One here. A smaller one there. And one over there. So I had quite a bit of stuff here. And also down here, below the meters, I had some boxes that held all the blades. In this spot here, I had a bin for all the blade arms, or 2 of them. Then I moved that more over there after I put the new shelf there. So yeah, I had a lot of stuff here. Luckily all of it's basically at the storage unit. But had this one just like a regular room, not like a utility room, this definitely would have been a good space to store everything, but it's also just not in the best shape. And with these walls falling apart, everything down here kind of does put the fans in harm's way. Especially this here. A lot of the machines here were actually kind of giving some injury to the fans, damaging them. But yeah. All these lights here are staying, they're not mine. But the light bulb I'm going to keep because there was only like 1 or 2 lights working down here when I came here originally. The back one was burnt out. This one had a very weak one and that one was dying out. So I think I just leave these 3 down here. So whoever comes down here to work on stuff for utilities to repair anything, they'll have lighting at least. But yeah, this never works and I don't know where this goes to. Wire for it goes over here. At some point I'm guessing this works. But yeah. A lot of memories down here storing stuff. From quite a few fans down here. This is my first ever test area for ceiling fans. That was not on the floor, so for that space will definitely always be special to me. But it's time to move on to better things. So yeah. I remember originally I had thought about replacing this light here with one with a plug, just like the one that was in the center area, so I can connect the Monte Carlo over here, or even move the Monte Carlo over here somewhere. But that's not going to happen. So since I've been evicted from this space, but I'm honestly happy about it because I had been thinking about moving stuff to a storage unit. In all honesty, I just never spoke about it really. But this kind of gave me the push to actually do it, and I'm honestly very happy that this happened. So let me shut off the lights. This stool I'm going to be bringing with me too, to the other basement. I figure I can have some use for it still there, even though it's a bit wobbly now because one of the legs snapped off of it. But I figure I'd take it, just kind of have like a little piece of this basement still. I'll shut off this light. And this white here, I bought at Home Depot. That was supposed to be one of the ones I used for testing, but I realized it was a daylight one, so I don't have use for it. I use soft white. So I figured I'd put it here, but just because it would be better off here and such. Yeah. So yeah, and that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.